We buried her right here. The plaque was also torn off. My wife Inna died. She was 73 years old. Shrapnel wound to the head. We couldn't take her out of here.
Vadim Bobrantsev shows the grave near the house. His wife Inna died on March 14th. That day, one of the artillery shells flew into the yard. A woman did not have a full minute to go down to the basement. A shell fragment hit her head. After that, Inna was still alive for more than 10 hours.
I ran there to Rohan, and we managed to call the ambulance from a friend. But doctors could only come to the gates of Kharkiv. That's all. And there was no way to get her out of here. At 1 a.m. she died.
Vadim could not bury his wife for 6 days. All this time the village was under heavy fire from artillery, Grad multiple rocket launchers, mortars and tanks. He and his friend were digging the grave only at dawn, when it was slightly calmer.
The plaque also was torn off by the blast wave. There are many graves of civilians who died as a result of the armed aggression of the Russian Federation on the territory of Mala Rohan and the Wilhivka community. Due to the fact that the territory was occupied for a long time, the residents were not able to properly bury their loved ones.
Month of Hell. This is how residents of Mala Rohan name the occupation by Russian troops. On February 28th, there was no mobile communication in the village. People couldn't even call an ambulance. Russian troops looted houses, took out belongings and shot those who tried to resist, people say. They also shelled every square of the village. Those who managed to leave before the full-scale invasion did not recognize their native places upon their return.
There is no home, there is nothing left. Everything has to be done again. There is no roof, no windows. The wall collapsed, you can even see it. You see the roof has fallen.
Murdered people were buried in yards and gardens. Now the prosecutor's office and law enforcement officers are conducting an exhumation at the request of relatives. The cause of death is recorded, and after that people can rebury their loved ones in cemeteries.
Today we will register criminal proceedings under Part 2 of Article 438 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine, since there is testimony and evidence that a civilian died as a result of the armed aggression of the Russian Federation, namely artillery shelling. Unfortunately, we are currently exhuming about 8 or 9 bodies in Mala Rohan alone.
Documenting the crimes of the Russian occupiers continues, the prosecutor's office says. The requests for reburial are received every day. However, due to hostilities and heavy shelling, it is impossible to reach some villages and settlements of the Kharkiv region. Marina Stepanenko, Nadia Sokhorukova, Andrei Domovy, UATV News.